For more on this, let's cross live to Bo Yupun at the National Weather Center. Bo, great to see you. Tell us more about this approaching storm.
Great to see you, Pandang. Well, tropical cyclone Debbie is the 9th one this year, and it actually strengthened last night to a strong tropical storm. And like you said, it is prowling in a northwest direction at a speed of around 20 kilometers per hour. And we're expecting it to make landfall anytime between now and tonight in Lingshui of Hainan or Maoming of Guangdong province here. So we're going to see lots of rainfall, lots of windy conditions and rough surf. And after that, it's expected to continue trekking in a northwest direction, even impacting areas all the way through Yunnan. But today, the hardest hit areas will be Guangdong, Hainan, and parts of Guangxi. Very strong winds, 7 to 9 gale force, even stronger near the path, 11 to 12 gale force. And these major cities can expect to feel the impacts. Guangzhou, Hong Kong, Shenzhen, Haikou, and Sanya. Now, looking on to Saturday, it's going to be shifting further westward very quickly, so things will weaken in Guangdong and Hainan, but continue with wet weather nonetheless. But things are going to be developing for western Guangxi and Yunnan. But let's take a closer look at one of these major cities, which will feel the impacts for the next 3 days. Guangzhou, very heavy to torrential today through potentially tomorrow, Saturday. Temperatures will be out of the hot zone down to the low 30s. This could potentially make for some muggy conditions, and it looks like temps may be back up to nearly 35 by Sunday as wet weather reduces to light intensity or even potentially comes to an end. So very wet down in the south through this weekend, through much of this weekend.
Well, Bo, on a different note, China has been roasting for quite a while now. So how long do we have to bear this hot weather?
Well, it's not looking too good in terms of cooler conditions coming anytime soon. We actually have the highest level of alert for heat wave out today, an orange alert for Xinjiang as well as down in southeast China. And this has been quite prolonged in the south. We're going to see all of these major cities very hot, 35 or hotter today. Changsha, Wuhan, all the way through Shanghai and Hangzhou. Some places may even hit 40 to 41 degrees. And it looks like it's not only going to be hot for today, but this subtropical high pressure system, which is the culprit behind the hot and dry weather, is expected to in fact strengthen and intensify starting from tonight and even expand further westward, reaching more interior areas. That's very bad news, as Guizhou and Hunan are already suffering from drought conditions. So not only will the hot weather persist, but it could potentially even worsen. Let's take a look at one of these cities for an example here. Hangzhou, 36 degrees Saturday. Looks like temperatures will be climbing to nearly 40 degrees Monday and Tuesday. So near future, still very hot all the way through early next week, Pan. Back to you.
Thank you very much indeed, Bo Yupun at the National Weather Center.